Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we have some significant updates from across India that you don't want to miss. Delhi Railway stampede kills 18 amid Mahakumbh rush. First up, a tragic incident at New Delhi railway station on February 15, a stampede broke out claiming the lives of 18 people including 11 women and 5 children. The chores occurred as a massive crowds gathered to board trains for ongoing Mahakumbh Mela. Over 20 people were injured. This incident highlights the severe issues with overcrowding, delayed trains, and poor crowd management. In response, the Indian Railway has announced a compensation of 10 lakh to the victim families. US deports second batch of 116 Indian nationals. In another development, the US deported a second batch of 116 Indian nationals back to India. The deportees arrived in Amritsar on February 15. Among them were two individuals, Sandeep and Pradeep, who were arrested by Punjab police for involvement in a prior murder case. This batch earlier, we can say, deportation that sparked criticism for inhuman treatment of detainees, including the use of handcuffs. Mahakumbh Mela breaks record amid chores. Next, the Mahakumbh Mela in Prayagraj making headlines. Over 15 crore pilgrims have already visited the festival, surpassing we can say initial estimates. However, the event has been placed with traffic gridlocks on major highways and challenges like the no vehicle zone declaration. Despite the chores, CM Yogi Adityanath also inaugurated a climate conference and a bird conservation festival focused on environmental awareness. Jayalalitha seized assets transferred to Tamil Nadu government. In legal news, the Bangalore court has ordered the transfer of seized assets from former Tamil Nadu CM Jayalalitha to the state government. This includes 27.5 kg of gold, 1526 acres of land, and 10 crore in bank deposit. This follows a long legal battle over disproportionate assets. Elon Musk DOS cancels $21 million voter turnout grant. Big news in the tech world, Elon Musk DOS initiative has cancelled its $21 million grant aimed at boosting voter turnout in India. They cited budget cuts to international aid pilgrims as the reason for this decision. Goa ex-MLA dies after assault in Karnataka. Tragic struck in Karnataka has former Goa MLA Lavo Mamelkar collapsed and died after a confrontation with an auto rickshaw driver in Belagavi. The driver has been arrested and an investigation is underway. The cause of death is still being determined. Opposition blames government for stampede negligence. The opposition has wasted no time blaming the central and Delhi government for Delhi railway stampede. They have accused the authorities of failing to manage the crowd effectively. Delhi police are reviewing CCTV footage to understand what went wrong and to hold responsible parties accountable. Chhattisgarh bus crash claims 10 pilgrims' lives. Another tragedy struck on the Mirzapur and Prayagraj highway, where a bus we can say collided with a bolero, killing 10 pilgrims who were heading to the Mahakumbh. 19 others were injured. Our thoughts are with the victims' families. India-US collaborate on underwater defense tech. On the defense front, India and the US are the team up to co-produce underwater domain awareness, that is UDA technology. This collaboration was announced during PM Modi's recent visit to the US and is a part of their growing strategic partnership. UN praises India's solar energy leadership. And finally, India has been recognized on the global stage for its leadership in the solar energy. UN Climate Chief Simon Stahl has hailed India as a solar superpower, urging faster adoption of clean energy to boost the economy and combat climate change. India's renewable energy efforts continue to make a significant impact worldwide. And that's a wrap on today's top 10 news updates from India. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. What stories stood out to you the most? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Thank you.